So we're here at the Art of Seduction studio in Chicago with Argentina Leyva, who's about to show us her awesome boudoir photography techniques. This is a beautiful studio, by the way. And what's really great is not only is her photography so strong, but her marketing and branding is so strong. So Argentina has agreed to unlock her secrets of success.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is our studio. Okay, so that's our shooting area, our viewing area. This table is right here for you. So let's get your awesome things. Your shoes. Let's look over your outfits.
Okay, I've got a couple pieces I brought. I've got this.
Ooh, perfect.
Ooh,
Good support. Oh, this is an amazing outfit. This is really good because it has all this support right here.
Right,
So that's great.
Oh,
Shoes!
shoes.
Oh my God, so cute.
Alright. Now let's see here. Oh, I brought this.
Oh, this is perfect. Corsets are awesome. They're great. We'll do this one second, so you don't have all these marks right here.
Right.
We'll do this one later. So we'll start with this one, and then we'll do that one.
Yeah, and then I got a pair of shorts to go with it.
Oh, these are so cute.
I thought they'd be great to get some detail.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, these are super cute. We'll do like a booty shot with this one. Exactly.
And
Perfect. You have stockings?
no,
Jewelry?
jewelry. So short. I was like,
Yeah, you're right. You have jewelry?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I have jewelry. Just, come this way. So let's get you, grab that for me and grab that. Actually, from here, you know what? From here, what we can do is grab that, and then where is my earrings? Grab that one, and then for your red corset, we're gonna use the shoes.
Okay.
Okay, so grab that. And I have some really cute drops. Oh, you know what? Let's use this one instead.
Okay.
That one.
I think that matches that ring.
Yeah, oh, here they are. And these earrings. Perfect. Okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to introduce to Marty, your makeup artist. Okay. So you can put this one right here. Okay. Do you have a robe?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Because I wasn't sure how hot it was going to be down here.
Right. Okay. So you have an easy blouse. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to have you change into this first outfit first and put the robe in. That way all your marks start to dissipate while you're in the chair. It's gonna take about an hour.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so let's go into the bathroom, put that on, and if you need help, just call me.
Will do.
Okay?
Alright. So stitcher.
Oh yes, he's recording. Alright. So Maddie, this is Kat.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Maddie, so she's gonna be doing your hair and your makeup.
Okay.
She's just beautiful redhead. So what I want is the very Victoria's Secret type of curl. Not a curly, like very tight curl, like just a nice wave.
Like a beach wave.
Yeah, and lots of volume.
Okay.
And definitely some eyelashes, fake eyelashes. I think I want to use two different type of lipsticks. The first one more like a neutral, and then in the second outfit, because her corset is red, we can do a more darker and nice red for her. I mean, she's the typical Irish type of look.
Okay.
So she's gonna look amazing anyway. And then for the eyes, I think. What do you think about like the?
Is this the first outfit?
That's the first one. So I was thinking about the smoky eye, but instead of black, do you want to use like a brown or like a gray smoky eye?
I could do a bronze one, or I was thinking of doing a gray. Like a gray with a pink palette, just like that.
Okay.
And then later, with the red one, we could just put it in a black.
Okay.
It'll take like 2 minutes.
All right. Let's
Awesome.
do that.
Works for me.
Okay.
Did you want her to change first and then sit in the robe?
Yeah.
I'm
That's what
gonna
she's
go
gonna
grab
do.
my robe
Okay.
and-
Yeah. So the bathroom is right here.
All right. No, these are mine.
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Photography Schoolhouse. We're in Chicago today at the Art of Seduction studio with Argentina Leyva. I've been waiting for this. We've been planning this for months, and it fell apart once before, but we're here today, and we're really excited to do this. Now, this is a follow-up to a webinar that Argentina did for us about 5 or 6 weeks ago on kind of the business side of things, the marketing and pricing and everything else. But this is the other important element. How do you shoot the stuff? Your photography has to be as good as you brag about. Because if not, you bring a lot of people to your business, they get disappointed, and bad news spreads pretty quickly. So your photography has to be just as strong as your marketing. Always been the case in photography. And we're going to show how Argentina uses this beautiful studio that we're in today, right in the heart of downtown Chicago, to do largely available light, right?
Mm-hmm. Mostly, yeah.
Mostly available light, although occasionally you do bring in, I've seen the light on.
Yeah, what I do is I call it the black room, and I just turn this into a black room and use different, striking technique. So we can show that too.
Now you're going to see different locations. We're only in one part, or one tiny section of the studio. Well, not tiny, it's pretty large. You're going to see all sorts of different things today. So enjoy. Look for the marketing webinar. It's in the Photography Schoolhouse Media Library. And this is kind of, it goes hand in hand, part 1 and part 2, so to speak. So, Argentina, it's all yours.
Okay, so we're going to start with posing. How do you pose your subject? So, right here behind me we have Kat. She's a real client. She's not a model. We're not paying her to do this. When I reach out to Kat, I ask her if she would be, willing to be our model for the day, and be in camera for you guys to see. And I chose her because she's not your typical skinny Victoria's Secret body, model that normally, you would, find out there. Yes, I have like beautiful, models in my website. But the reality is that most of my clients don't look like that. Like in any marketing tool, beauty sells. So I had to put women in very good shape or thin, and they're beautiful on my website. However, I get all sorts of women, and through hair, makeup, posing, outfits, lighting, camera angles, I make them look amazing. And if you go to my website, I not only have my, very thin, amazing bodies models. I actually have a section called Divalicious. All my girls, I call them divas, and my Divalicious girls are my curvy girls, and I put them out there because I want to show people that I also shoot large women and that they look amazing. So, Kat here, she has some curves, which I love curves because I work much better with curves than with somebody that has no curves. Then there's holes everywhere, and you can fill them in. So, Kat here, okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start to show you first a little bit of the basics of how I approach shaping any women, and I call that the S factor, okay, so come right ahead. Okay, so, let's put you sideways right here, alright, from the straight, alright, so, any woman is always going to look best when you pose her, so she stands up in an S pose, okay? That means, put this, bend this leg right here, okay? Put both legs in your, right here. And then do this, chest up, booty out. There we go. Right there, if you notice, she has an S shape right here, okay? So that is your principle, your basis, okay? You can use different techniques of lighting, but your basics are always going to be the same. In order to make a woman look curvy and it's going to look flattering, she has to have an S curve, okay? In any angle. So now let's face this way. Stand up straight, okay? So right here she's very square, okay? And in order to get that S curve, what you're going to do is the same thing. You're going to have to create a curve in this direction. So put both hands in your hips, okay? Bend this leg, bring the knee in right here, touch your knees, touch your ankles together, legs stand up straight, close your toes, no, right here. Alright, that, and do this right here. You know what, let's take your shoes off. Yeah, this is kind of hard with the shoes on. And I shoot without shoes all the time because it's hard to do this with shoes. So, okay. So right there where you are, the fantasy, bring it in, put your hands right here, okay, and drop your knee. Your chest up. Don't lean forward. Very straight. Very good. So once you do right here, here's your S right here. Okay? And we actually have a corset later on. We'll shoot with a corset and I'll show you the same process. But whatever you do, you know, you want that shape. So let's get you sitting, you should sit on the bed. Okay. So let's get your shoes on. Alright, so 6 hours. Okay. Now, I want this leg to cross over. So, and get this one handy. There we go. Okay. And right there, put your hands right here. And do this right here. There we go. Okay, so here is your S shape. Right here. See that? Put your hands on the bed. And move back. That is not an S shape. A lot of people can get away with this pose, but it's not very flattering. I do shoot sometimes like this, but just to get a little detail that I like, you know, going on here. But what you want is come forward, come forward. The moment you do this right here, she can hold herself and push her chest up. And the magic words for everything is chest up and booty out. Chest up, booty out, and look down in the shoulder. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through a series of poses that I normally do in bed, okay? And it's a workflow that allows me to flow from one pose to the other without having to be getting the customer going up and down and then get her all exhausted. So she's going to flow from one pose to the other very, very easily, okay? So what I'm going to do is lay down your elbow right here, put this up. A little bit that way. Here we go. Okay. Now at this point, once you have your pose, you want to check things like hair, an outfit, and things like that. Okay? So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Oh, okay. This is the one we have. Okay, that's fine. All right, so when you work with a girl that does not have a flat stomach, you obviously need to hide it with 3 things. Your outfit, number 1. If she doesn't have the outfit to cover up, then use a combination of body parts and posing. So in this case, you know, she does have the outfit to cover it up, and then I'm going to use, if she was like super, super skinny, like Victoria's Secret type of, you know, long model, I would do that pose. And she can get away with that because she has a nice outfit that covers it up. But if they don't have that, then you want your hand to help you out. That's one thing. Then the other thing is obviously your lighting. In this case, it's flat lighting, so there's nothing I can do to modify my light. Okay? But what I do have is my camera angle. So something like this, if I shoot it, I will shoot it in many ways because you at the end don't know what the client is going to like. Okay? So I will shoot it, you know, from the front, but I'm almost sure that she's not going to like that because she's going to, you know, see all her body and how round she is, and we all want to look, you know, skinny. So if you come and shoot from this direction, it's going to be much, much better. So let me grab my camera and shoot a little bit. All right. So the first thing I want to tell you is that, you know, there's a lot of ways to, you know, equipment that, of course, you can use, but I come from the wedding industry, and I used to do a lot of weddings, so I always use my 70 to 200 lens at 2.8, and I'm kind of like used to it, so I shoot 100% of a boudoir session with this type of lens, and I shoot with a Nikon D700. And until it dies, I'm not gonna change. So, I love this camera. Okay, so from here what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna get a little bit out of the camera just because I have to get back and I like to zoom in. I shoot everything at 2.8 in manual, and all I do is my exposure, my shutter speed, and maybe my ISO. If my it gets cloudy, I have to bump up my ISO. So from here, once I have my pose, the next thing that I'm going to work on is my facial expression and my angles, where I'm going to shoot and how I zoom in. Okay. So from here, one shot would be to get a whole body shot. A second shot would be a detail. When I do a crop in, I crop in, and probably a lot of you already know that, but you crop, above the knee. Okay, don't crop right here, crop right here. And then your angle, if there's a variation, and where you shoot from. So, right there, what I want you to do is try to lift yourself up right here. Okay, turn your face in this direction. Yeah, let me get your hand here a little bit. Kind of like bring your body a little bit. There we go, comfortable. Just a little bit, not so much. Don't try to be a model. You're fine. You're wonderful. All right. So right here, so bring your knee towards the bed. There we go. Perfect. Relax your fingers right here. Turn your face right here. Bring your chest over the bed. There we go. Your face too. There we go. Breathe with your mouth open. There we go. Perfect. Bring the knee forward more. There we go. Perfect. Tilt your head a little bit. There we go. Not so much. Come back. There we go. Perfect. And smile. Perfect. So right there I'm shooting very, very square. And personally I'm not liking it a lot because I'm seeing all this here. So I need to hide this. Okay, so there are two ways you can do that. One is shooting high. So you can set yourself a stool, and by shooting up, you won't be able to see this. Okay? So look down at your shoulder. Turn your head towards me a little bit. There we go. Try to straighten your head a little bit. And straighten your head normal. There we go. Look at me. Turn your head a little bit this way. Part your lips. Chin down a little bit. Look at me. And smile. Just with your eyes, look down at your shoulder. There we go. Don't bite your lips. And smile. Look down, look down. There we go. Look at the camera. Beautiful. Much better. All this is gone. Okay, all you need is a little tiny, stool. That's all you need. Another great way to do it is shoot from a different angle. And I shoot this angle, everybody. They look absolutely great. Okay. So from here, look at the window. There we go. Turn your face towards me a little bit. There we go. And with your eyes, look at the window. There we go. Bring the knee forward more. There we go. Perfect. Turn your face towards your shoulder. Eyes down. Part your lips. Look at the window. There we go. This is the angle that I'm looking and then blowing for her. There we go. Stay right there. And I'm going to use my stool one more time. Keep looking at the light. Then smile. Look at the light a little bit higher on the window. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Look down at your shoulder. There. Perfect. Awesome. Now, when you shoot from that direction right there, you're basically going to concentrate. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Let me know when you get tired, okay? Or if I'm hurting you. Yeah, just stretch. Okay. So when you shoot from there and from above, you're going to be coming in this direction. This is going to be gone. You're going to concentrate on her beautiful eyes and the amazing cleavage she has going on here. And then all this is going to blur up in the background. That's why I shoot with a 2.8 and a long lens, because all this is going to blur out. You can also use, 80 millimeter lens at, 1.8, I think they make them. And this is going to come in, and you're going to see the skin going on here. So she's going to look amazing from there. All right. So the next pose from here, what I want to do is go her into next pose without having her to get up, shake it up, and then go into another pose. I want her to flow. So switch your body, do it this way. Extend your arm, and put this hand on top of your hair. There, bring the knee forward, forward, forward. There we go. Perfect. Rotate your face in this direction there. Perfect. So from here, bring your chin towards your chest. There we go. Eyes towards the window. Spread your legs. So right here, I'm framing my camera and I'm making a frame right here. This is what I'm getting from this direction. And I love it when they just look away, because from here, looking at me kind of looks weird. So when they look away in that direction, I can still see her eyes, but it's a natural direction of her eyesight. So when you face up in this direction, chin down, hold your lips and look at the window. A little bit higher on the window, eyes higher on the window in this direction. There we go. Perfect. Bring your chin down. There we go. Perfect. And smile. Eyes down. There we go. Perfect. All right. From there, what you're going to do is extend your arm and lay it right here. And then put this hand a little more right here. Okay? And this hand kind of a little more right there. Perfect. Bring your chin towards your chest a little bit. Okay? And look towards the window. Spread your legs. Awesome. Do me a favor. Slide your elbow towards me a little bit. This one, and yeah, and do the same thing right here. There we go. Like that. Rotate your face towards the bed a little bit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go.